Off to you.
Let me say why India, why what she said is important. Because, and then listen, and I know this gonna hurt, the black guys out there. I know. Listen,
Right,
Come on, Kevin.
I know it's gonna fuck us up. You know what I'm saying? But
Samuels.
listen, it's real. Women need to go back to having standards, setting standards for access to themselves. We have gotten to this pimp hoe culture.
Instead of these $40 that y'all been giving y'all.
Because women are easily cheaping themselves and giving themselves up to us. Now, if women had these standards of no, this is a certain level of what it's going to take to get to me, here's what men are going to do. We're going to raise our standards and say, okay, you know what? If it takes this to get to you, then it's going to take this for us for this to work. Meaning it's going to take a lot more commitment out of me and us for this to work. That means that I'm not just dating around just to date around now. Now we really trying to play for keeps. Because if this is what it's going to take to have to date you and deal with you, then this is what I'm going to want at the same time. So standards are going to increase across the board. That means performance are going to have to increase across the board. That means it'd be better for us all out here. Because right now we in a mix of a cheap experience. I ain't got to do shit but take you out. I ain't got to worry about your kid. You going home to kids, your kid's hungry.
But if your kids
Right.
I completely understand what you're saying, but me as a parent, as a single mom who dates, me as someone who dates, I'm looking for someone who is compatible, who likes kids or whatever, but I'm not looking for a daddy for my kids.
Yeah, but you should be looking.
So I'm not looking because they have a daddy.
They can have.
So I'm not looking for a replacement for their father. I'm not looking for you to do anything. Right. But also to know, you have to know we are a package deal. But if we're going out and we're doing things like that, I think it's sweet if you think to my kids like, let's buy them a whole dozen.
Nah, I wouldn't voluntarily. Hell no.
But I'm not finna ask you.
Nah, you get walked over.
It does make a difference. It definitely does. But I'm not the type of woman that's gonna demand that you do something for my kids because they have a dad in their life.
Right. I think if a woman came to me with these are my, I actually respect, and listen, I've been in these streets, but I definitely respect a woman who has standards. Most men respect.
That doesn't mean I don't have standards.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
It don't mean we don't. It don't mean we gotta like the standards. But when a woman sets standards, that shows me how serious she is. And if I gotta take her serious because of her standards, then I'm gonna approach even dealing with her more seriously than I would just.
All right, so let's do this because I always got an issue. Because he's always willing to tell you he's gonna provide for you, right? And so that's something that he'll put out there.
Well, I don't know. That's separate. What I do for a woman is separate from what I advise most men. Hold on. All right.
The difference is we confuse me showing you that I'm financially stable, financially secure, financially progressive, and all of that with the what can you do for me at this moment, right?
Yeah.
Because no different than some women value. You got to take me to this high-end restaurant to show me that you can provide. You got to fly me out. You got to take me on vacations. Instead of saying, are you financially responsible and are you doing these things? Exactly. And in time, those things are going to trickle to you once we intertwine ourselves.
No, hell no. That's too much of a risk.
No, because dating is literally dating. If we're not together, for you to obligate me.
But that's the problem.
No, I'm not saying, but that's different than saying don't have no standards.
Okay. Right.
That's very different than saying, Mo, you just need to be okay with whatever I bring.
Right. Because I have standards, trust me.
So what I'm saying
but I'm not looking for no daddy for, like, they got a dad.
I still don't agree with that. However,
me neither. Yeah.
Because I'm going to get into that in a second. But to make this point very clear, I am simply saying that me throwing money at you and throwing money at your financial situation, whether it be you and your kids or whatever, is very different than me saying I'm going to be around for. Because that just means whoever got the most money going to win.
Right. And you might just be doing it for the time being.
Right. And it's people that can finesse situations.
It's a lot of finesses out here. This is Georgia.
And that don't show you that I'm financially literate, that I'm financially responsible.
Right.
That means that I'm going to do whatever I got to do for my agenda.
That's true.